Hello everybody, this is Oliver from Neo, and today what we are going to talk about is actually how to drink your green tea on the go with a tea filter. So today what I'm going to look at is to really try the same tea with two different tea filters and to see a little bit the subtleties of each filter and if is there a taste influence of the tea when you're using a tea filter. I know sometimes when you're on your way and you really want to have a good green tea, you're not always able to bring along your Kyusu or your tea utensils in general. So what you have to go is to either go for a bagged green tea or you can bag green tea, your own green tea. So for this case I brought along the Karigane of Mr. Sakamoto. So this is a high grade stem tea coming from a Gyokuro, an organic Gyokuro. And what is special about this tea, it has a lot of subtleties of small notes of fruitiness, a lot of sweetness with it. So kind of a quite delicate tea. And here I really want to see, does the tea bag actually influence the taste of the tea? So for this case I brought along, on the one hand I have a silk tea bag, which I'm going to use with this one here, and I have a cotton tea bag in this pack here, which I brought along as well. So two different tea bags, trying this out and see how actually the taste influence or the taste is influenced by these teas. In both cases I have exactly the same amount of tea. I just put it into the tea bag, close it, and I'm ready to go with this one here. Second filter. Here a little bit simpler also already to put in the leaves. And voila. Good. So both tea bags are filled with the same amount of tea. This one here is not sealable, but it is bigger, so you can just hang it out of the glass. What I need is my two bottom glasses as always, and then I'll just put the tea filters in. Then I fill them up with water. Good. And now we're just going to wait for around 2 minutes. Give the tea a little bit more time with the tea filter, as the tea filter doesn't give a bigger space as a Kyusu. So I give it a little bit more time to really unfold. So I leave it in for two minutes. Good. So we are nearly through. And what you already can see is that actually in this filter, it seems like the leaves have a little bit more space, while here the filter seems to close them a little bit in, and this tea bag seems to really give the tea leaves a little bit more space, so you can really see the difference of the size of these two tea bags giving to the tea. So now let's take it out, squeeze it a little bit. This is number one, and here number two. Good. Can we already see something in terms of color? So what I can slightly see is this color of this tea here is a little bit brighter, a little bit more golden, while here we have a little bit more of a pale view of the tea. Kind of the color seems a little bit more dimmed. Maybe a reason that the leaves didn't have the same space than in this one here, so they couldn't really unfold as properly as with the other one. So maybe here I would expect a little bit more taste than in this one here. But let's go directly into the tasting of the tea. First with the silk filter. Kind of nice, sweet, very fruity tea. I have again this melon. I just tasted this tea yesterday, and what's impressive about the tea is that it really got this melon, sweet, fruity flavor, and I get it as well here. There's a little bit of a dryness in the taste, which I didn't have yesterday. Due to the stems, is a little bit more of a minerally, and there's quite a nice sweet umami flavor, a little bit of this savory taste note in the tea, but not too much. So here rather a very fruity round note, sweetness is strong, and a slight umami savory note in the end. And now let's go to the second ones. This one looks really pale in comparison to the other, but let's see. What's impressive is here the leaves, as the leaves can really get bigger and they can really develop nice and smoothly. In this one here, it seems that due to the fact that they can really open up, the taste is dimmed down. So already, as the liquor was saying to me, I'm not as strong as with this one here. I get a kind of a stronger umami flavor, so there's quite this umami flavor present, but the beginning is much lower, so kind of there's no big taste in the beginning, so it seems kind of this fruitiness is a little bit hidden. So the issue, I think, of this tea bag is really that it encloses the tea bags or the tea leaves too much, while the other one really gives the space that they can unfold properly. So let's try it again. There's a nice sweetness with it, but it's just not as strong as with this one here. Let's try again this one. It's a massive difference. So they are really different, these two. So here we really get a full flavor, round, full-bodied tea with a nice fruitiness, with this melony, a little bit of a, even get a little bit of a peach flavor, and then you have a little bit of this sweet and savory umami mixture coming in, and here it's just not the same flavor. It's much more dimmed. It's a little bit more around the savory note. The fruitiness is not there at all, so it really needs to unfold the fruitiness. It really needs this space. So finally, to have a verdict, what you definitely have. I was surprised, so there was no big influence on the taste of the tea bags. Sometimes you even have, like with lower quality tea bags, you even got the taste of the tea bags going into the tea. So here, this is in both cases not the case, but what you need and what you can see is really that you have a tea bag which leaves the space to the tea leaves, and this one you have it much more with the silk tea bag. And this form, this size, try to get this one here instead of this long cotton tea bag where the space seems kind of close in the tea. So it's a rather not a very favorable tea, especially for Japanese green tea, which needs to unfold. So The winner of today is this tea bag here. I think this tea bag, you definitely find it in any Asian tea stores, even in a normal tea store. I've seen them already. So definitely worth to buy a more this kind of shape, leaving the tea bags or the tea leaves, or the tea bag leaving the tea leaves more space. So my suggestion for the future is, when you go to travel, when you're on the way and you want your tea and you have to bring along a tea bag, buy this type here. Good, this was it. Thanks a lot for watching. I wish you a great day, and if you haven't, subscribe to our channel, and see you soon. Bye.